Dodge Viper. What do you think? If this doesn't excite you, then check your pulse, because you aren't feeling too damn well this morning.
It's game time and I'm up one.
How many bottles of product? So we're about building relationships. So I'm a team of Glossy, the fastest growing brands for detailing products, chemicals, and coatings in the world.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Weekly Buff. And this week, we've got a special treat for you guys. We've got this gorgeous 2006 Viper Copper Edition putting on 505 horsepower. And guys, these people wanted us to spare no expense or time to make this thing look like it came out of the factory floor. We went from the engine detail into a process of decontamination. We first started with a foam bath to make sure that we properly cleaned this so we wouldn't introduce any further marring or scratching. Unfortunately, there were some imperfections from the factory. Now, this car only had roughly 1,000 miles on it, so we took a lot of care. The carriage top, which is the convertible top, was brushed and cleaned thoroughly. Now it's time to pull it in and put it up on our scissor lift and remove the wheels. Now, these wheels are a polished aluminum with a clear coat, but they are delicate, and you got to use the right product in order to prep and clean them. Even though we're going to be machine polishing these wheels, we wanted to make sure that we made these wheels as perfect as they came out of the factory. Now, one of the other things that we made sure is the calipers were steam cleaned and polished. The interior we disinfected with our steam cleaner, and then we moved on for paint assessment. As you can see here, the paint is really rough condition. We're going to show you before and after of the pattern product combination, and it's really important to note to mask it off. Now, we started off with our Evo 15 and 21 dual action polishers with a mild cut and a mild pad. And then the micro polisher came in handy with its 1-inch pad. As you can see, the before and after here was dramatic. I mean, it was night and day. The customer was super happy. We then moved on to apply our 10H Plus graphene coating. This has a glossing agent in it that made this metallic paint look like candy. Now it's time to pull the car out, take a close look in direct sunlight, do a final inspection, and make sure before these customers, the Hulk Hogan and Connie, show up to pick up their vehicle. Let's see what they had to say. The end result was absolutely fantastic. In fact, I wouldn't mind buying one of these.
Hey guys, Rich, another Weekly Buff, and this week we've got special guests. We got a treat for you. So we got Red, aka stunt double for Hulk Hogan. Let's get it done. And we got Connie. I don't know if that was a great impression, but we got Connie here. And Connie was a Playboy centerfold, worked with Hugh Hefner, was at the mansion, and she's crazy about cars. They make a really cool couple. They brought us a couple vehicles. Now, the car behind me is a 2006 Dodge Viper, and I believe it's a Copper Edition, correct?
Yes,
Copperhead.
Copperhead.
Yeah. All right. And how did you guys get into Vipers? I mean, this was your first Viper, or did you have other Vipers?
Yeah, this is our second go around with the Dodge Viper. The first one, we went down to a dealership to buy actually a pair of Mustangs that were twins down at a local dealership. And the cars were gone, and we were looking at some other things, and I remembered that on a TV commercial, they had a Viper in the showroom. So just on a whim, I said, hey, do you still have that Viper? And the guy goes, yeah, come on, let's go look at it. Well, about 10 and a half hours later, we ended up driving it home. Yeah.
Now, what color was that Viper?
That one was black with a black heart top.
And that was what year was
that?
That
was an 05.
An 05
Yeah.
black Viper,
Yeah.
black on black?
Black
Black
on black.
on black.
Bought it new.
Kind of like the song in CDs.
Yeah,
Black on black.
exactly.
And we put 80,000 miles on it.
Wow, you drove it.
I drove it, man. No garage queens in our organization.
So, Connie, tell us a little bit about how you fell in love with this color, when you found it. Everybody wants to know on the Weekly Buff.
Okay, so after we sold my mom's house last year, I had a little extra money, and I wanted to do something special for him because he'd helped me a ton with my mom while she was ill. And I started looking on every website I could to find a Viper. I called Chop, and they had one, and it disappeared. It got sold. There was another one in Reno that they'd sold to somebody in Reno. Nobody around here had one. I was looking at prices from like 25 up to 120,000, and I just happened to go on bringatrailer.com and I found this one, and I had it bookmarked, and the day it came up for the auction, I just went in there and started bidding, and there was like 10 other people against me, and they just kept backing out, and I just kept going for it.
So you made a decision. You're like, I don't care. I'm getting
Yeah,
this
yeah,
car.
right,
It's mine.
right.
Yeah.
It's here, right?
It's here.
It's here.
It was 10,000 over budget, but I wanted that car, and I got it.
You know what's cool about this car is that you don't see this color. And we've worked on a lot of Vipers here in Boston. I got to tell you, this is the first burnt orange that we've had as a Viper. The majority of them are black or red or white. But I got to tell you, this combination is awesome. You guys look at the metallic plate in the sun, right?
Yeah,
Just
it's
popping.
absolutely
Yeah,
gorgeous.
it's fantastic.
You know what's great? These guys are new clients. They trusted me when I took their keys, well, stole their keys. And I said, this car needs a proper paint correction, wheels off, engine, interior. As you guys will see in this video, these guys were awesome enough to leave me in the vehicle, trust me to go through the process. If you had to tell people when you pulled up and saw it, what would you tell the Weekly Buff fans about the final outcome?
It's like amazing.
Oh,
I
it's
just
like a
like,
copper flash
wow.
bulb. Just coming
I-
around the
Like a
corner.
flashbulb when you're taking the
Yeah.
sun and it's in your face?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am so happy because this is actually his birthday's tomorrow. This is his
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
Is Hulk Hogan, your brother, going to show up?
My evil twin brother.
You know?
Yeah,
You
I had
guys
all
gonna
the
go?
talent, he had all the luck.
Oh, I see. So, guys, thank you for joining Connie and Red, another Weekly Buff. Guys, this is an awesome video. I hope you enjoyed as much as we do. And we've got these clients for life. Go ahead, Red. What do you want
Hey,
to say?
if Nicole Johnson, if you see this, because I'm going to give you the link to this website, so you can not only talk to him, but I know you want to drive everything. Well, here you go.
Yep.
It's ready to drive.
So, guys, this is a 2006 Dodge Viper. I believe it's 505 horsepower. Am I wrong? What is the exact horsepower?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, at this one, they don't. Our other car, which is basically a Gen 3, on the dyno, hit about 500 at the wheel. Just absolutely stock.
Right. Guys, if you see Connie down at the Speedway and you see her doing her thing, guys, be sure to say, hey, I saw you on the Weekly Buff on YouTube. And Red does a great impression of the Hawk. Guys, thank you again. See you next week.